Hello again, YouTube land. This is attempt number 2 today to try and record this. I'm in the middle of making a late lunch for myself of some pesto pasta. So I won't be recording for very long. I feel better today than I did the other day. I hope I sound better. Today will be the third day I take the new antibiotic, and I'd say I easily feel 40% better. To capitalize on this building health, trend though it may be, I've been out doing a couple errands, cleaning up some, picking up a couple of groceries, and decided to just, well, not kill one of my plants, but it wasn't growing the way it should have been. It's already been long enough. It was a tomato plant. It's already been growing long enough that it should have been showing signs of fruit. Not necessarily ripe, but there should have been indications of fruit growth, and it wasn't. So I've decided to just scratch it off and plant a whole other one, which isn't really a problem because it's one of those, what do you call it, tomato rocket pre-seeded things. And I just, pulled the old one out, put in some fresh soil, replanted it, soaked it through, put the stakes back in so it's got something to grab onto as it grows, and that's about it. Now I just have to hope it starts genuinely producing in a timely fashion because it's already mid-June. The basil plant having been replanted a couple days ago, when the tomato plant actually was, seems to be standing up a bit better. Not necessarily growing more, but in fair deference, it has only been a couple of days. What else? So the post I posted on Monday, the person I made reference to, who I don't know personally, responded to me on Twitter. I'm assuming they watched the post, so that's gratifying, I think. Because you never know. I mean, if you don't know someone personally and you tag them in a way that they'll see that they've been included in something, there's no way to know if they actually watch it, especially if the person you're talking about is someone of some sort of stature. Someone who is part of a family name or the name themselves. So I'm glad I got a response. I always appreciate it when people answer something I've said or asked or expressed. What else? I don't know. Just, there's a couple of thoughts about Twitter bouncing around in my head. I don't follow a huge amount of people on Twitter. I mean, maybe like 100 something. And those are only really the people I think have proven themselves interesting in my vein, in my line of thought. Which is why I was pleased when this person responded to what I had posted. But yeah, a couple of the other people I follow, I've mentioned this before, Ice-T and his wife Coco. And I've gotten responses from them on Twitter as well, in a fashion. And lately, if you've been watching anything media related, Ice-T has been out pretty hard pimping his new documentary, The Art of Rap. Something from Nothing, The Art of Rap. I haven't had the opportunity to see it. They did a screening last night at Lincoln Center here in New York, and I felt like and just could not. I couldn't. It was last night or the night before. I couldn't get off the couch. I was sick as all hell. But all I've heard are good things. And that's not just like the things on Twitter that he himself retweets. I mean, in general, all I've heard are good things. And the other good things I've heard are people commenting on his reality show with Coco. And I wish I knew more about it. I haven't had cable in forever. What is this, 2012? So I haven't had cable in like 7 or 8 years? No. 5 years, excuse me. There was cable at Liz's house, but not after that, after I moved out of her place. Okay, so like 5 years. And I've never seen Ice Loves Coco. I mean, all I know from them is what I see on Twitter and what TV appearances they do. But, you know, they seem like very genuine. I mean, but that's the thing about Twitter. Everyone seems like a very genuine person. Everyone seems funny and, you know, whatever word you use to describe them, you know, some are nerds, some are hip hop, some are diva, some are funny, some are down to earth, some are intellectual. You know, there's any number of ways you can cross label or categorize people. But generally speaking, the people I follow, the ones I've been lucky enough to have responses from, seem to me relatively down to earth, interesting, somewhat funny at least. I can't take people who don't have a sense of humor, especially about themselves. So much of my own humor is self-deprecating that if you can't laugh at your own stupid ass first, I really don't want to talk to you. I really don't. Because if you don't know you can be an idiot, if you don't know you're capable of not knowing something and sounding like a jackass without meaning to, then you've got your head so far up your backside, it's amazing you know what daylight is. That's just, I mean, that sounds pretty harsh, I'm sure, but that, I gotta be honest, you know? Um, but yeah, I am feeling better. My lunch should just about be done cooking, just cooking off the pasta now. Um, so hopefully my plants are going to do better. I got new soil, that's why they got repotted. And hopefully I continue to feel better. But there's a lot going on in the next few weeks. Oh my, you know, I can't even, like, I can wrap my head around it because I'm used to being really, really busy all the time. But even I get points where I'm just like, can I take a vacation for a month? Which is really kind of ridiculous given that I haven't been able to find work in so long. So long, in fact, that I'm really kind of disgusted to even say how long, which is why I won't. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's other things I'm thinking that I want to say that are funny or poignant or smart sounding, but I'm still suffering from a bit of cottonhead, which if you've ever had sinusitis or violent head cold, you know what that is. And that chirping is the timer telling me to go check on my food. So I'm actually going to shut up now. So I'll see y'all next time. Possibly I'll post tomorrow. I'm not positive yet.